Greetings again, Internet. I'm naked, so this must be another naked blog, thanks to the efforts of the wonderful YouTuber Trisha Hirschberger. And today, well, I guess we're talking about celebrity crushes. Not a topic I'm big on. So, background here. By celebrity crush, I believe it is meant that this is a celebrity who you have placed an inappropriate amount of mental emphasis on. If you have made an emotional investment in a celebrity that has no idea who you are, this would probably be a celebrity crush. Is this healthy? Depends on the celebrity. Depends on your perception of that celebrity. The closest thing I have ever had to a celebrity crush is Jean-Luc Picard. Not Patrick Stewart. Jean-Luc Picard. I understand that Patrick Stewart and Jean-Luc Picard are two different people. But now, understand this much. I always wanted Jean-Luc Picard to be my father. I mean, if you read my comic Johnny American, my dad really is Boomer. He walked around the house in his underwear, which is weird because he didn't live with me, and you know, drank beer and pretty much made a nuisance of himself. That was my old man. I mean, so when I looked at Jean-Luc Picard of Star Trek: The Next Generation, so he's confident, he's good with women, he's neat. He's a swashbuckling adventurer. This is what I wanted my father to be. Someone who I could be proud of. Instead of a fat Santa Claus lookalike who was into drugs. So, there you are. That's as close as I get to a celebrity crush. I don't really put a lot of mental emphasis in celebrities. I mean, most of the time I can't remember their name. I'd say that over the past few months I've kind of had a thing for, what's her name? Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, I think she's a real attractive woman. Emma Watson. You know, I suppose I would be pretty happy to meet her, but I would also understand, I mean, what would she see in me? I am one of those people that does not get uglier the more I talk, but let's just face it. You're talking about, if she weren't rich and famous, yeah, I think I could woo a girl like that. But she is rich and famous. I mean, I could talk past this. It's not that big of a deal. I like to joke about how unattractive I am, but yeah, I'm just kind of plain. So, yeah. But now if I met a celebrity, it's like, once again, I don't have any weird celebrity fantasies. It's not my thing. I kind of think that's silly. This doesn't mean I don't enjoy looking at attractive celebrities. I search them and I watch their films and whatever have you, but it is healthy to see an attractive person and think of them as being the ideal human being, so long as you're not overly obsessed. It's healthy for us to look at, you know, an attractive person of childbearing years and think, yeah, okay, this is what I'm into. In fact, one of the things they say is that when a man is younger, now I don't know about, oh, no, yes, it is different for women, but when a man is younger, when he's like, you know, 16, 17, he sees a woman of 22, this woman is a better candidate for reproduction. So this is why he'd be more interested. Nowadays, we're looking at women more in the age of 35 and thinking of them as more attractive. And one of the reasons is, of course, our understanding of health has gotten better. So women at the age of 35 are genuinely more attractive than they were, you know, 30 years ago. And also, these are women who are established in life, so they make better spouses. They're someone who, if you have a union with them, they are, better for you. Now, a woman, it's always been an older man with more resources from a psychological standpoint. You look at someone based on what kind of a life they'd be able to provide your children. This is one theory, and it's only a theory. It's not my theory, but it's only a theory. So this is one of those things. So the emotional attachment I have with the character Jean-Luc Picard is that if this person were part of my life, I believe I would have a better life. Patrick Stewart, I couldn't say. I have read up on the man. He seems like a very nice guy, very professional. If I ever had the chance to work with him, I'd be jumping off the walls because it would be wonderful. But, I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't be jumping off the walls if I were, for example, working with George Clooney for something. It's just, he doesn't fly in the same radar with me because he didn't play this character that is a favorite of mine. So there you have it. Celebrity crushes, I don't really have them. I don't really have a nix against them, unless you're going to devote your life to, oh, this is really someone I want to be with, and, when they get married, I'm torn up, and it's like, look, celebrities are not part of your life. I mean, if I had to look up to anyone in my life, would probably have been Einstein. This is the person I thought of the most when I thought of a role model. And then when I found out who he was as a person, I never, I always admired his intellect, and that was it. Then I've never been good with names. And I went through much of my life suffering from faciform aphasia, which meant that basically everyone looked like a big bowl of clay to me. So I couldn't really distinguish. So this might be why I'm not really into people and their physical appearances, and I'm more into the mental scene of things. But I'm a weirdo. So as with all things, find your balance. Find the part in your life that allows you to live. And yeah, I mean, it's okay to have a thing for celebrities. Plane. It is not okay to have a plane in your video, unless you want it to be there and you've planned for it. Now, another point to bring up before I go is your celebrity cheat list. Look, I don't care who I might be with in my life. If they met Patrick Stewart, I would understand them leaving me for Patrick Stewart. He's healthy, wealthy, and all around awesome. Cheating on me with Patrick Stewart would be a little different. So that's the thing there. I mean, a woman came home and she was carrying Patrick Stewart's child, I'd be pretty upset. Unless she intended, like, no, you're going to go and be honest with him. I understand somebody better comes along, I'm out. I'm not so into myself as to think that there aren't better people in the world that, could take a girl from me. I'm not that person. But yeah, I don't think there should be a cheat list. You should have the concept of, this is what our relationship is. And there are people that are perfectly happy with what's called an open marriage. And, they go and they sleep around, and they're both cool with that. And there are varying levels of that. Like, it's like they allow their significant other to go out on dates, but that's as far as it goes, and they don't do any hanky-panky or whatever have you. But, I mean, it's up to you to find that level in your relationship, whatever you're comfortable with and whatever makes your world tick. I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying that, I mean, you don't have a cheat list. That's silly. It's like, look, if this kind of person rolls around, I'd cheat on you. That's the extent of the list, I guess. If you can be cool with that, if you want to be cool with that, that's up to you. But it's like, otherwise, it's just silly. Cheat list. Never heard of that. Well, no, I think it was on the Kevin and Bean show. And Kevin and Bean are never to be taken seriously because they're radio idiots. Yeah. Anyway, I hear my work calling, and there will be another airplane soon. So, let's take a moment to remember the recently departed Leonard Nimoy. Peace and long life. Live long and prosper. And remember that just because you're an actor doesn't mean you can't touch the world and science in a wonderful way. And let's all strive to have the impact of that great and departed man. I'm Richard Neal. This is Random Street Theater. Please like and subscribe. And watch out for those airplanes.